Good morning students. In the previous videos we have done with the complete process of digestion, and today we will discuss about the regulation of digestive system. Digestive system is regulated by both the systems, that is neural system and endocrine system. Fine. Both of these systems properly coordinate with the different parts or the organs of the digestive system and then do its regulation. Fine. Now let's see or let's study how both of these systems work together and then regulate our digestive system. Fine. So the endocrine cells of gastrointestinal tract produce 4 type of peptide hormones. These hormones are: first is gastrin, second is secretin, third is cholecystokinin, and fourth one is gastric inhibitory peptide. So these 4 hormones are secreted by the endocrine cells of gastrointestinal tract. Fine. Now what is the process? When food enters into the stomach, then what happens? The receptors present in the wall of the stomach, they will start stretching or they will get activated. Hence the name stretch receptors. Fine. When these receptors get activated or get the signal from the stomach, they will pass this signal or the message to the medulla oblongata, which is the part of hindbrain. This medulla oblongata then send this message to the endocrine cells of the stomach, and after receiving message from medulla oblongata, these cells start secreting gastrin. Gastrin is a peptide hormone. When this hormone is released, this hormone will get the signal to the gastric glands, and gastric glands start secreting HCl and pepsinogen, and we know that HCl activates the inactive pepsinogen, means convert the pepsinogen into pepsin, and after that we know what happens. Pepsin will do the digestion of proteins. Fine. Now when the food gets mixed with the gastric juices, it is called as acidic chyme. Means now the acidic food or the chyme gets enter into the duodenum region of small intestine. When the acidic chyme enters into duodenum, the cells of duodenum will get a signal. Why they get a signal? Because this duodenum cannot bear the acidic environment. Fine. Duodenum needs what? The alkaline medium. So when this acidic chyme is received by the duodenum, then its cell will get activated, and the endocrine cells of duodenum will start secreting another peptide hormone, which is called as the secretin, and then this hormone will give message to the exocrine pancreas, because endocrine pancreas release insulin and glucagon. Fine. So this secretin send the message to exocrine pancreas, and then pancreas will release water as well as bicarbonate ions, and what they will do? Both of these will neutralize the acidic effect of this food or the chyme. Fine. So now our problem is solved, means the alkaline environment has created by both of these. Next step is the digestion in the pancreas, or you can say the duodenum. Now what happens? The duodenal cells will again receive a signal that the alkaline environment has created. Now begin the function. Then the endocrine cells of duodenum will start secreting peptide hormone CCK, cholecystokinin, and this hormone will act on pancreas for releasing the pancreatic enzyme and on gallbladder for releasing bile. Means tell the pancreas that now you will have to release pancreatic enzymes for the digestion of the food. This hormone will tell pancreas that now the situation is under control, means we have created the environment for you. What they need alkaline environment, and alkaline environment has created. Fine. Similarly, this hormone will give message to gallbladder that now you will have to pass your bile, because we know that bile gets stored in the gallbladder, and when gallbladder receive message from CCK, it will release the bile, and bile helps in activation of lipase enzyme, and lipase enzyme will do the emulsification of fats. Fine. Now next is the fourth hormone is GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide. This hormone is also released by the endocrine cells of the duodenum. As the name indicates, this hormone inhibit the gastric secretions, or you can say inhibit the action of gastrin hormone, this hormone. Fine. Now what is the need of inhibiting this hormone? Because suppose pancreas has not completed its work, there is no empty space in the duodenum region. Fine. And food from the stomach always enters into the duodenum, we know this very well, but duodenum is not empty for the food which will come from the stomach. So in that case, what happens? What we need to inhibit this hormone. If the gastrin will be inhibited, no gastric gland will get the message, no HCl will be secreted or pepsinogen. Fine. So करना क्या है, ड्योडिनम के पास अभी स्पेस नहीं है, मतलब ड्योडिनम ने अपना काम अभी किया भी नहीं है कि नेक्स्ट फूड रेडी है एंटर करने के लिए. तो उस कंडीशन में क्या करना होगा, पहले ड्योडिनम अपना पूरा काम कंप्लीट करेगी अपने एंजाइम्स की हेल्प से, तभी तो वो फूड रिसीव करेगी स्टमक से. तो उस केस में दिस hormone will inhibit the gastrin hormone, and once the work in the duodenum will get completed, then again the process will start like this: gastrin, gastric glands, secretin, CCK, and so on. Fine. So this was all about the regulation of digestive system. Fine. These four types of the hormones of gastrointestinal tract take part in this process, and the medulla oblongata of the brain. Let's revise our topic. Both of these systems work together and coordinate with the different parts of the digestive system and then regulate our digestive system. How? When food enters into the stomach, the stretch receptors get activated. They will send the signal to medulla oblongata of hindbrain. Then medulla oblongata in turn send the signal to endocrine cells of the stomach and will start releasing a peptide hormone called as gastrin. This hormone will then act on the gastric glands, and gastric glands will start secreting HCl and pepsinogen. Fine. Now the acidic chyme or the food from the stomach enters into the duodenum. Then the endocrine cells of duodenum will get the signal, because they are here for the alkaline environment, not for bearing this acidic environment. So once the acidic chyme enters into the duodenum, again the cells of duodenum will get activated and they will start releasing another peptide hormone called as secretin. This secretin will send the message to exocrine pancreas that now your duty is to release water and bicarbonate ions. Fine. Why these two? Because these two will neutralize the acidic effect of chyme. Now, once the acidic environment is removed or the alkaline environment is maintained by both of these, again the duodenal cells will get the signal and they will start releasing CCK hormone. This hormone will give order or will give signal or the message to pancreas as well as the gallbladder that now pancreas you will have to release the pancreatic enzymes for the digestion because we have made an environment for you, fine. Similarly, it will send message to the gallbladder that now it's your turn to release bile for the emulsification of the fats. And lastly, duodenum cells will release GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide, which will inhibit the gastrin hormone. Why it will inhibit gastrin hormone? Because the duodenum is not ready for receiving the food from the stomach. Fine. So, this was all about the regulation.